Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Liza Nkosi. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a natural hair video. We are going to be busting those natural hair myths. I've heard so many things about natural hair, like wow, you all they ain't right, so they need to be busted. They need to be. I know people have been debunking natural hair myth, but for me, I'm going to bust them. So yeah, don't mind me, I'm going to be drinking my Savannah. I know in my last video I said I'm not a fan, but hey, it doesn't hurt to try new things, right? So I'm going to be trying Savannah. It feels good, by the way, but hey, let's get to it. So the first myth is that natural hair is hard to maintain or to manage. I wouldn't say it's like hard. Let's just talk about it. It's not hard. I kind of feel like everything is hard to manage, but like, why natural hair has to be the hard thing to manage? I know our hair is coarse, dry, and it easily tangles and everything, but it's not hard to manage. The moment you split water on your hair and put some moisturizer, or you put some oil, any oil of your choice, sorry, and then you put any oil of your choice, your hair is going to be fine. It's just gonna be perfectly fine. It's going to be easy for you to manage. I know natural hair can be so hard to style sometimes, but when it comes to managing your hair, I don't feel like it's the difficult thing to do. There are things that are difficult to do. At this age, I don't know how to draw my eyebrows, but you'll never hear me say it's hard to manage. You find a way around doing anything. So another myth is that it's impossible to grow natural hair long. I totally disagree. I've seen a lot of natural hair women who has like longer hair, like touch my ass hair. Yeah, I've seen such. So I do believe that it's possible to grow longer hair. There's this other YouTuber, Messi Gono, I don't remember, but it's Messi something. She has her own natural hair products. Her hair is so long. She's been maintaining her hair along with her daughters. Her hair it's so long. And also there's this other girl, Eugenia Kelsey. Wow, she's so beautiful with her long hair. Her hair is literally long, like it's so long. So I do believe that it's possible to grow natural hair longer. Even that girl, the chicken natural, that girl, she can also grow her hair long. Like, she literally has long hair. So I do believe that natural hair can really grow long. Yeah. So another thing is that you need to grease your scalp. I don't know, like, do you know when it's summer? I'm that type of a person who really sweat a lot, and I kind of feel like putting too much grease or Vaseline or anything that is too greasy, it kind of causes dandruff on your hair. I do believe that. I've seen it with me. First of all, I sweat a lot, so your scalp doesn't need to be greased, boo. It doesn't need to be greased because it's not always dry. I don't feel like it's always dry. You have your leg, you have your feet and your heels that are always dry, but I kind of feel like it's a no when it comes to your scalp. I don't know, some people do have a dry scalp, but greasing your scalp to that point, I kind of feel like it's a no for me, because I sweat a lot, and then secondly, it just gives me a dandruff and I don't like to have it. Maybe if I could just put some oil or some moisturizing yana or some shea butter, yeah, but greasing my scalp to that point where it's shiny like my lips, it's a no. Once you know your hair type, you can copy other people's regime who have the same hair type as yours. No, oh my gosh, no, you don't have to. For me, I don't know which natural hair YouTuber that has the same natural hair type as mine. Nope, I don't know any, but I could watch anyone's video on YouTube and actually use the method that they use. If it works for me, I continue with it. If it doesn't work for me, I just leave it and try some other new things out, you know. Rice water grows hair fast. This one needs some sip, bobo. I don't believe that like rice water grows hair overnight. Like, your hair is something that never stops growing. Let's start there. Your hair never stops growing. Look at your nails. How many times do you have to cut your nails? How many times do you have to cut your nails? How many times do you have to shave your armpits? Hair never stops growing. So the moment someone says, oh, rice water grew my hair 4 inches, 5 inches, that's a lie, boo boo. That's a lie. I remember I was watching the video of this other lady who has a Facebook page. Let me check her out. Yes, this one time I was watching nappy full hair videos. I also watch her, and then on one of her videos she mentioned this thing that like people usually come with natural remedies on YouTube and say these things they grow out natural hair. I wouldn't mention anyone. I don't want people to feel like I'm just like trash talking their methods or videos, but Nepifu, on one of her videos, she made a good valid point when it came to people claiming that their hair it grew maybe 4 inches, 5 inches or 10 inches overnight. That's impossible. That's impossible. I know people do fall for that. I don't know, at this age and at your age, why would you fall for that? Like that your hair just like grew overnight. I know the moment you take care of your hair, the moment you treat your hair right, the moment you use things that works for you or things that won't damage your hair will definitely grow. For me, I don't use much on my hair, let's be honest. The only thing that I have in this house, I have water and some castor oil that I use on my hair, that I used to use on my hair when I had hair. So the rest, I haven't tried any of it, and my hair grew drastically. If you check my previous videos from the previous months, you will see how my hair grew, because not so long ago I cut my hair. Look at me now, I cut my hair this month actually, and you're gonna see in 3-4 months my hair will like be will have grown, because your hair is something that never stops growing. It's like your nails, you know. If you feel like your hair is not growing, dye your hair. That's what I did. I dyed my hair. You would see the difference. You would see your roots being black and then the top of your hair being the color that you dyed your hair. That's the advice I would give you. If someone came to me and be like, hey Lizzo, my hair is not growing, you know what, dye your hair. You will see your hair that it grows. You will see your hair will never stay for a month, while from the roots of your hair it's still the same color that you dyed your hair last month. Natural hair does not suit everyone. This one, it really makes me mad. It really makes me want to, I don't know, it really makes me mad. It really makes me mad. I remember one time I went to a salon. That was my last time I went to a salon. I went to a salon and then I got there with my natural hair, and then there was this other lady. I remember we were even going to a convention. We were going to F&B, so everyone was styling their hair. So I went to the salon. When I got there, this hairdresser, she was like to this other lady, she was like, you know, natural hair is not for everyone, yada yada. Natural hair doesn't suit everyone, because that girl, her hair was like, now I have that black. You see how black this thing is? My natural hair color is that black. So that girl, her hair, it was like beautifully brown. You know that brown hair? It's like when it comes to the white race, some people have blonde hair, some people are red-headed, you know, like you can never have the same color of hair. There are also white people who have black hair. Do you get what I mean? So that lady, she had beautiful brown hair, and then the hairdresser, she was like, just because her hair is like that, so natural hair wouldn't suit her. So she expected perfection from her, that like her natural hair needs to be as black, as fluffy, as I don't know, all those things for hair, for natural hair to suit hair, to suit hair. Natural hair is strong. I don't think natural hair is strong. My hair, but I kind of feel like my hair was strong. Hey, I feel like my hair is strong, but no, it's not strong. I don't feel like there's hair that's okay. Let's say it's strong, because strong, it's more like an adjective. You're just like describing something, right? So we won't say we are labeling it, you know, yeah. That one, it's kind of not that bad. It's kind of okay-ish. Someone said it and they're just trying to describe the natural hair thingy, yeah. But natural hair is not strong hair. It can still break. It can still break, you know. It can still get damaged, you know. So yeah, I don't think natural hair is strong. It's not strong. I know the texture is different for everyone, but it's not all strong. I hope we understand each other when it comes to that. Yeah, so people, they should stop looking at our hair and feel like, oh okay, because this hair grows a certain way, then which means it's strong. Straightening your hair is bad. I used to think that is bad. Okay, I used to think that too. Wow, it's funny how I believed on that myth. I kind of feel like it's not bad, it's good actually, because you end up trimming your ends. The moment you trim your ends, it's more easier for you to comb through your hair. Trimming has its own benefits, right? I kind of feel like even straightening your hair, it has its own benefits. Either you can use a blowout relaxer, or you can use the African threading method to straighten your hair, or you can just go to the salon and then they use some heat to straighten your hair. I don't see anything wrong with that, but I'm not a fan. Let me just say that I'm not a fan. But just because I'm not a fan doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to go and do it. Someday I might change my mind and feel like, you know what, this is what I want to do, and then I do it. Look at me, I cut my hair. I never thought I would cut my hair, but some things, they happen, bro. You end up finding yourself to the things that you said never. Say never. Natural hair does not need to be washed often. I don't know why someone would say that. I think because when you wash your hair, it shrinks, it goes back to its normal state. Yeah, when your hair is shrinked, that's the normal state. So let's normalize shrinkage, guys. So I kind of feel like someone would say you can't wash your hair often. I think that would be one of the reasons. But I think another reason that I have heard people say is that like you are stripping out the natural oils and what. I understand, but we need to wash our hair. There are people who have problems with their scalp, like serious problem. There are people who have a scalp that smells, okay, and that's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's not. Some people, they don't have a smelling scalp, just like armpits. There are people who don't have armpits that smells, and there are people who have armpits that smells. Do you get what I mean? So if you have a scalp that smells, or it's itchy, or you have a lot of dandruffs, that's not a problem. It's normal. We are human, right? So the moment you tell someone who's like that, and you say to them they shouldn't wash their scalp often, what the hell? Everyone needs to wash their scalp. It's important. We sweat, we go out there with weaves, we go out there with some hairpiece extension and whatsoever. So you need to wash your scalp often. So for me, what I do, I would usually put my hair in twist, or I put my hair in braids, and then I wash it. So the moment I take out the braids, maybe after weeks, or after days, I know my hair is clean and it wouldn't shrink. That's what I do. That's my method. That's how I do things. I wash my hair, do braids or do twist, and then I stay with those twists for 2 weeks or a week, and then after that I wash my hair while it's in braids, and then I stay again with those braids or with those twists. So that thing, it helps a lot when it comes to cleaning your scalp and your hair. So for me, I feel like it's important that we wash our hair often. You can't go to someone and tell them that they can't wash themselves often because they are scratching they are removing some natural benefits on their skin. What the hell? You're definitely going to smell, definitely going to smell. Smelling, that's what makes us human, right? Yeah, everything that's living smells. Even trees, they do have their own smell. So we need to wash often. Even when it comes to hair and scalp, wash. Natural hair is not suited for professional work. I've heard that a lot of times, and it has been a big debate. I don't know, I see people go with their natural hair to work, so I kind of feel like it's not fair. You can't limit me to go with my natural hair to where I work. I kind of feel like a workplace, it should be a healthy environment. Kind of feel like it should be like that. Should be a healthy working environment for everyone, right? So yeah, it's no fair, and it has been a big debate when it comes to hair not being allowed in professional places, universities. Yeah, people still can't go to universities or classes because of such things, natural hair being a problem and everything. So yeah, in some countries it's a serious issue, it is a serious issue, but hey, it shouldn't be that way. Should never ever be that way, because all the other races, they can go with their hair to work. So yeah, why do we have to put extra things on our hair for us to look acceptable? It's definitely wrong. So I'm busting that myth. It's actually a myth. Yeah, don't believe it. Never ever believe it. It's a myth that we are busting today. You can repair damaged hair with the right products. So they say that's a myth. They say you cannot repair damaged hair with the right products. They say once your hair is damaged, it's completely damaged. That's what they say. So for me, I'm like, when was the last time my hair was damaged? When I cut my hair last year, that's when my hair was damaged. It was completely damaged in such a way that, like, I didn't have no hairline. Oh my gosh, I really had damaged hair that time, and my hair, it looked like it was relaxed hair, it didn't feel like it was natural hair, but it was acting like natural hair. And at that point I was feeling like this hair it's not growing, it really didn't look like natural hair, but after I cut it off, and then it grew back, because after that I never put any relaxer or anything. It was actually fine, it was actually fine. I'm not saying that like cutting your hair helps your hair to be repaired. No, if you still have a problem with alopecia, even if you can cut your hair, you'll still have alopecia. Even with me, after I cut my hair and I didn't have no hairline, I still didn't have hairline. It's funny how that myth is, everyone is just believing it, and I also believed it. It's funny how I also believed it, and then right now I'm realizing that it's never like that, so I'm busting my own myth here. It's actually not my own, but one of the myths that I've believed. Yeah, so yeah guys, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you like this video. Give me a subscribe button. There is free of charge. If you subscribe, you don't pay for anything the moment you press that red button. Don't press the join one unless if you love me to that point where you want to support me more than that. Okay, yeah, so please like this video. It helps me a lot. My video gets recommended to other people the moment you give me a like.